What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the Poke Office. My name is Colin. It is officially Stellar Crown release day, and I'm pretty excited about it. If you're watching this video on Stellar Crown release day, yesterday, so the day before, we opened up a bunch of Stellar Crown on the channel, and let's take a look at this top card that we pulled. Check that bad boy out. It's actually quite a stunner. I like it a lot. I'm going to be honest with you. This top right corner with like the green and yellow looks a little bit cheap. Like, I wish it had a little bit more shimmer and shine and sparkle to it. Maybe a little bit more texture, but the overall card looks really, really awesome. We ended up pulling two of them in back-to-back booster boxes last night, all for Mr. Jabba. So shout out to him, huge supporter of the channel. Pretty epic. Two Terapagos EXs. We also pulled two Galvantula EXs, a couple Squirtle illustration rare cards. We got the Bulbasaur, the Zeraora, a few other ones. I mean, there's some good looking cards in this set. And now, as we take a look at the data on release day markets, like, there's some interesting things here. I expected the prices to be a little bit different. So let's jump into it. Before we do, though, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you like the content. And if you want to look for some singles, I'm going to be posting basically everything I pull on the channel on my new website, thepokeoffice.com. And if you join the YouTube membership, you can get discount codes for the whole site, always, live streams and the singles that I'm selling. So you can go check that out. The link is down below in the description. Here is the release day markets for Stellar Crown. All right, starting this off, we got the Zeraora illustration rare card. I usually only do cards that are $10 plus, but this card is just too good not to include on this list, because I think this is one of the best cards out of Stellar Crown. Artwork-wise, I think it's absolutely spectacular. It really, really pops when you hold it in your hand. $7.37. I actually expected this one to start off a little bit higher. Then we got the Terapagos EX. This is just the double rare card. We pulled this one quite a few times. Like, it's not a crazy hard card to pull. $12.21 on release day. I'd expect this card to drop. Like, it can't be that much money, I don't think, but I don't know. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. Bravery Charm, one of the hyper rare gold cards, $18.36. The basic Pokemon this card is attached to gets plus 50 HP. I've been told that this card could be being tested in the meta for the TCG. We'll see how that works out. Then we have our first special illustration rare, the Daxbun EX, only $27.81 for this one. So does this one continue to drop? Does it kind of maintain in that like $20 to $30 range? It'll be an interesting one to watch. I mean, Daxbun is kind of a cool Pokemon. It's like a bun and a dog. I'm okay with it. Some pie in the picture. The artwork is actually pretty cool. I know we didn't pull this card yesterday, so I have yet to see it in person. Then we got the Bulbasaur illustration rare, $30.70. I'd expect this, along with the Squirtle, to stay relatively high priced after this release weekend. It's just such an iconic card. You got Bulbasaur, you got Pidgey, then you have the Squirtle, you got Pidgey, and then we have the promo card Charmander from Obsidian Flames along with the Pidgey. Like, it's a really neat trilogy of cards with the original Kanto starters that I think a lot of people are going to want to add to their collection. Then we have the Briar, our first supporter trainer special illustration rare, $31.59. I also expected this one to be a little higher. I kind of had expected the Briar and the Lacey to both be decent chase cards in this set, but currently not. $31.59 for this Briar. Then we have Area Zero Under Depths, $32.02. This one also could be really, really interesting in the TCG. It says each player who has any Terra Pokemon in play can have up to 8 Pokemon on their bench. That's interesting because you can usually only have 6. If a player no longer has any Terra Pokemon in play, that player discards Pokemon from their bench until they have 5. When this card leaves play, both players discard Pokemon from their bench until they have 5, and the player who played this card discards first. So I'm not great at the game, but that's a pretty interesting dynamic that they're bringing into the TCG. So it'll be interesting to see what the price does on this Area Zero Under Depths card. Then we have one more hyper rare card, the Terapagos EX. Kind of the Terapagos is the chase card of the set, obviously, currently anyways. $35.10 for this one. Nothing too fancy. We didn't pull it last night. Then we come to the Squirtle, and this card is absolutely spectacular. I found that both of the Squirtles that were pulled yesterday on my live stream had some bad centering issues. The left border was a lot thicker than the right border. Lots of the illustration rares actually did not look great centering wise. So if you've opened up any Stellar Crown yet, leave a comment down below. How has the quality control been for your Stellar Crown cards? I found that lots of the illustration rares specifically were not amazing. Okay, then we got the Galvantula EX Special Illustration Rare. This one, a really cool card as well. And the interesting thing here, this top border, like as you're kind of going through the cards, it really stands out. Like you kind of have a pretty good idea that you're about to hit one of the Terra Special Illustration Rares as it comes in the cards. It kind of shines a little bit different than the rest of them. So this card currently $47.26, $52.45. We did not pull this card yesterday, and this probably, especially now that I've already pulled the Terapagos, this card definitely one of my chase cards out of the set. I think this card actually could look really, really cool in hand, and I think it could be a decent priced card. Hydrapple is kind of a cool Pokemon. I like the Applin, Diplin, and Hydrapple line quite a bit. I think it's a pretty cool new line of Pokemon. Lacey, card number 2 in Stellar Crown so far. So this one is fairly high up in value, $80.08 currently as I'm recording the video. We'll see where this one stands in about a week, because always there's huge changes in new sets of Pokemon throughout the first week or two of release. And then we have the Terapagos, the one I showed you. We pulled 2 of them yesterday. I've heard that pull rates are still decently tough in Stellar Crown. My pull rates seem to be pretty acceptable. I thought it was a lot of fun to open. This card currently going for $131.48. So yeah, like I said, I thought the pull rates were pretty manageable. I opened 9.5 booster boxes yesterday on the live stream, so it's not a huge sample size by any means, but it was good enough. I think we pulled 4, maybe 5, I can't remember exactly, 4 or 5 special illustration rares, so kind of 1 in every 2 boxes or so. Usually like 3 illustration rares per booster box, and then some double rares and whatnot. Usually, I think like 4 or 5 of the boxes we got the Cinderace EX Terra card, like the ultra rare full art one. So that was an interesting thing, and I just had a lot of fun opening it. Like most boxes got anywhere from 13 to 15 hits. That was kind of the range, it seemed like. So I thought it was a lot of fun. Let me know your thoughts. What are you thinking about Stellar Crown? Is it another set that you're skipping, or are you kind of getting excited about where Pokemon is going? Because in one of my recent videos, I talked about, like, I think Pokemon is really taking the right steps here. The only thing that I really, really dislike about Stellar Crown is that every time I pull a Lapras card out of this set, I just shake my head and like, Pokemon, you had this most gorgeous opportunity to put Lapras as a special illustration rare, and it would have been a huge collectible card, almost guaranteed, and that seems like the one regret I have for Stellar Crown. Anyways, I want to pull more cards, so we're going to open 10 packs. We'll be talking about Stellar Crown a lot in the future, as it's the newest set on Pokemon. So let's go. Here's 10 packs of Stellar Crown. All right. It was pretty exciting, to be honest with you. Especially like the Squirtle was pretty exciting to open. The Bulbasaur pretty exciting to open. Obviously the Terapagoses were exciting to open. Getting 2 of them out of 2 boxes was pretty sweet. I like the Galvantula card quite a bit as well. What was the other card? The Reboot card is not worth very much money, but I thought that card actually looks super epic as an illustration rare. So there's definitely stuff I like about it. And realistically, if you just like keep looking at the artwork, Lapras, here, see? How did they not do this in a special illustration rare? How? Ugh. It's such an easy opportunity to make an absolute banger of a card. But what can you do? The artwork is still really, really awesome. I like a lot of what this set has to offer. So, and a Melmetal. So 2 hits here. Not too bad. Like I said, 13 to 15 hits out of a booster box. So, like, you're getting a hit 1 out of every 3 packs for sure. Maybe even a little bit more than that, which is not bad. It kind of just goes right in line with with the typical Pokemon set. What I do love is when Pokemon sets have like good pull rates, so at least it feels like you're getting something in packs, but then making the chase card really challenging to hit. Like, I've said it lots before, but now that I've pulled the Terapagos twice already, that kind of almost makes it like, I've already pulled the top card out of Stellar Crown. Do I need to continue opening Stellar Crown now? And I'm not done with Stellar Crown yet, don't get me wrong. But usually a set kind of like, I have a little bit more of that degenerate nature where Lost Origin, I still haven't pulled the Giratina, so I still got lots to pull. There's a Lileep illustration rare, so not one of the expensive ones, but still a pretty cool looking card for sure. Not too bad. Third hit, and we still got some packs to go, so there's definitely 1 in 3 or more for sure. So I like that. I like that. Come on. Let's get something huge. We didn't pull either the Briar or the Lacey yesterday, so I would like to pull those ones. So definitely have some more Stellar Crown openings coming in the future. There's no question about it. No question about it. All right, come on. 2 packs left. Maybe actually 3 packs left. Never mind. So we're cruising for a bruising. I also love that there's this Lechonk card. Chonk! It's always good to have a Lechonk card in a set. Probably my favorite Pokemon from Gen 9. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Come on. Ooh, Blastoise. I do like this too. There's a Blastoise and a Venusaur in the set. And I am always okay with them focusing on Kanto Pokemon as well. So I think that's pretty cool. Squirtle and Bulbasaur, absolutely cool. And this, my friends, is the last pack. Let me know what you think about Stellar Crown for sure down in the comments. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. And it looks like a whole lot of nada there. But 4 hits, including that Lapras. There we go. Lapras, Blastoise, Lileep, and Melmetal. Nothing too spectacular, but still 4 hits out of 10. Hard to complain about. And that's going to do it for me at the Poke Office. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Let me know down in the comments below what you think about Stellar Crown. And if you liked the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel with bell notifications on. Coming out with new videos every single week. I appreciate all your support. Until my next one, peace!